Spellcasting. Walking into this game, I was ready to just dismiss it and throw it away because it's a kid's game. Everything from the title of this game to the actual tile in my library, I was ready to throw away this game. But then, I actually started the game. Oh god. This is gonna be great. Okay. Alright, let's figure this out. Oh god.
There once was a cat, just like you, I see. A wizard they most of all wanted to be. But the wizard's school was so far away, a distant travel to a great stone chalet. But hark, what is this? Arrived in the mail. A book and a wand from some fairy tale. An orb, a hat, and a flowing red robe. No need at all to travel the globe.
I absolutely love it!
Learn spells at home via distance education. A wizard soon will be your vocation.
That's actually... that's really cool. Spellcasting is a family-friendly line-drawing puzzle game in which you are a young wizard learning spells in the comfort of your home, thanks to wizardly distance education. Practice casting spells by tracing the patterns in the spellbook using your mouse. Earn a 3-star rating in each spell to unlock the exam. You will need to remember the previously learned shapes to pass the exam and unlock new spellbooks. Spellcasting supports accessibility by allowing you to press and hold the spacebar instead of clicking and holding the mouse button to draw spell lines. This game is super cute. I love how it's a story of me, a young wizard who's trying to learn these spells, and that it's some far-off vocational wizard school. The game had its hooks in me right away. The game is super basic gameplay-wise. You're given a book of simple spells to learn. They start off super simple: a straight line, a wavy line, a curved circle, a slide with like a shape in it. You click and hold in one spot and then you drag the line to the other spot in order to cast a spell. The game grades you on accuracy and then also how long it took you to finish and also how many mistakes it took. A grade of 35% gets you 5 out of 5 stars. You need to finish 6 classes with an average of 3 stars to be able to go on to the exam, where you have to play essentially connect the dots and remember what the shapes and directions of the spells were. They start off super easy, like I said, but eventually they evolve into more and more complicated shapes that you need to draw. And all of them have certain ways you need to go. A few of them require multiple circles to be drawn and may ask you to partially draw a circle and then do a part of it and then go back to finishing the second half of the circle. Some of the advanced ones are still fairly easy, and then some of the other ones are still a bit of a struggle to remember, like where they break from the expected path you think you should take and require a sort of not so straightforward track. The controls would be impossible to mess up in a game like this. It's a click and trace game. You click at the starting point, move the mouse, and then let go when you get to the end. Impossible to mess up. However, they do make it a point to include some accessibility, and instead of click and how they allow you to use a spacebar instead. That's all just in case there are some people that want to play this game and have limited control over their fingers. Some super cool stuff, Gourd Games. Something I didn't try but might be a next level way of making the game, quote, easier for some people, is to turn the mouse sensitivity way down to make stuttery motion more smoothed out. I guess if you really want to go the next level, you could also bust out Cheat Engine and do a speed fix. But this is a single player game, and who are you impressing by cheating at a kid's mouse game? Come on. The art style is funny and charming in this game. The furry wizard world they live in is cute and fun. The kid's a small cat, your wizard instructor guy's a cat, there are doodles in the book of characters from pop culture who are drawn as cats. They make reference to the meow of the rings and things like that, even a Mass Effect reference later in the game. Honestly, the doodles that the kid leaves in the spellbooks are half of the joy of the game. There are silly characters in the whole game that make me chuckle the whole time. Sometimes a little drawing helped me remember what I'm supposed to be trying to cast when the shape wasn't so obvious. The game is super short. This is the first game that has an end to it that I beat in less than an hour. I did the game just shy of the 1 hour mark and then went on to do the Halloween extra content. Then once it hit about an hour and 10 minutes, I bailed on the extra content. There were some cute stuff in the extra content, but still, the review was done and I I had already graduated from wizard school. This game is super cute. If you have a wee one in your life and you want to give them a game they can play to practice mouse control with, this would be a super fine game to give them. Hell, this actually beats a lot of the kids content out there in the world. Like I said, this game is super fun, and if you want to give it a shot, if you want to give it a try, I'd say go ahead, try to find it on a bundle or something like that as well. A lot of these games that we have, I wouldn't necessarily recommend the full price for them. I mean, if you want and you have the extra couple of bucks to throw at it, sure, might as well support a pretty cool creator. In the meantime, people, make sure that you're doing the whole YouTube dance thing. Let me know in the comments if there was a particular shape that you just couldn't figure out, if there was a different game that you guys want me to try next, and I'll be more than happy to take that on. But in the meantime, people, keep digging through your piles of games, and we'll see you in the next one.